I was depressed, I was lost, and I was grieving for the loss of my husband, worried at everything because my husband was the one who provided. He was the provider, and everything he does for me. And when he passed away, I get lost. And then after that all our debts and bills come to me because everything was joint account. We had this division of the family. We always fight because when I tell my children about the problems, we end up fighting. We don't sit down in the table and eating. We have our own problems to carry. I went for a friend that they do card reading. So they tell me that if I join with them and do some meditation, and then I'm practicing on the card reading, and went to witchcraft, and then we went to cemetery in midnight, but then my life is getting worse because we are doing some spiritual work that is not really helping me. So I start locking myself in a bedroom and drinking. And so I call my sister and drink the whole night until I fall asleep. And I know that it is not good for me drinking because I only got one kidney, and it's not for me. That I said to myself, who cares, So when I arrived from my holiday, in the driveway I pick up a paper, and it's only the holy oil, and you receive power. So I pick it up, and when I didn't read it, I only that title, so I put it in my altar. So on that night I was so sad, and the morning, and people calling, I don't even want to answer the phone. So I was staring this paper. My eyes caught this paper. I said, I have to read this because what this power, you receive power and the holy oil. And I said to my daughter, we have to book this, I have to go because we need help. When I come in, I feel lighter, and I enjoyed being here. And then my daughter was always whinging, and the people they welcome you, really that they don't judge you. And I was sick on that time. I am asthmatic. I have a blood pressure. I got arthritis. And on that service, I don't want the service to be end. I was really listening to it. And I think that I was thinking, this is a good healing for me. I have to come back here. So after that, we come back the next Sunday, and then I make a chain of prayer for all my problems. And slowly, I become better, and I get healed. I was delivered. And I said, I want the Holy Spirit I want to receive, but it was hard for me because it took me 2 years before I received the Holy Spirit, because there's something that I am holding on. And I was hesitating to forgive. I said, I'm not to go approach people, to forgive, but I have to. So I make the list of those people that I am going to forgive. But when I went there to ask forgiveness, and they just said to me, we don't need your forgiveness. I don't need your forgiveness. So I said, God, you know what my purpose is. So after that, I went to call my brother, because this is also a big problem in my family. I feel peace inside of me. I was happy. It's very hard to explain, but the peace inside of me, that there is emptiness, and it was filled with joy and peace, and I was light, and there is something that it's hard to explain, but the instant peace that you keep, that it's very hard to explain. I feel happiness, and all the problems is gone. It's not that it's gone, but I don't worried anymore. It changed the way I am. It changed my attitude towards other, and it's like you want to help, others that are lost. My life today is beautiful, and there is already in my family. We sit down together and eat together. We talk together already, and all happiness. There's no more stress, no more worry about the bills, because I put God first in my life, and He blessed me. He gave me abundantly life, a life that is full of happiness, and peace and joy.